I knew this was going to happen. This whole Gold's Gym is crazy. By now, we have all seen the video of the trans person in Gold's Gym.
Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out.
I actually attend that gym, and I knew this was going to happen. So the first time I saw the trans person, they were butterball naked, okay? So I walk into the locker room, and I'm going to the bathroom, and so I see it, I'm like, literally.
I understand what's scary about it. I'm able to be in support of trans people and say that still is going to make me uncomfortable if I have children and walk in there and see a men's you know what. That's okay. I'm able to say that as a woman. I'm allowed to say that that would make me uncomfortable because that's a normal, innate response for someone who has had trauma and had these things happen, right?
My fam on here, y'all know I was sexually assaulted in May of 2023, so I get it, seeing somebody's, you know what, it's going to be very triggering in the locker room, in a space where women go to feel safe from that particular thing down there. But because I am also trans and I've had my own experience with the whole locker room debacle, which TikTok came to my side as well too, I just took y'all on a journey, child. I was just like, okay, is this a man? What is this? So I examined them, I saw the newly coming, tissue. So I was like, okay, so they're in their early stages of transition. The girls in there, they were not aligned. I was in this locker room at the same time this other trans person was in this locker room. They didn't have an issue with me in the locker room. This gym has never had an issue with me in the locker room. They had an issue with that other person in the locker room because of the fact that they kept being triggered by the sight of their private parts. In fact, when I was in the locker room that day, somebody literally went and complained about the person to the gym staff workers. And, the gym staff workers came into the locker room and they thought that the people were complaining about me. But they was like, no, she's good. We're complaining about that naked person right there. So I had got the tea from the gym and, the people in there. And apparently these two have been fighting for weeks. They have been having beef for weeks. It has just been escalating and escalating and escalating. And this incident was the icing on the cake. So it's not like this was some one-off incident. This has been repeated incidents between the two. And finally, they had their big blowout.
The revolution will not be televised, and talking about certain controversial topics in America has had an effect on my channel. So thank you to all the new people who have subscribed. And for the people who thought you were subscribed, take a look around and make sure that you're still subscribed. And if this is your first time coming across me, subscribe now so that you can be sure that you'll find me again.
The trans person was banned for being belligerent, saying, what Tish said the trans person said to them. That violated policy. Tish got banned because Tish was recording in the locker room and also, for, being super, super belligerent and, whatever else. It's just getting crazy. I completely validate Tish's reaction. Me, myself, as a trans person, when I first saw that person's private parts, it shocked me. It completely shocked me. So I can understand the response coming from a cis woman who has been assaulted. I've been assaulted, so I got it. I had the same reaction first time I saw it. But as a trans person, I also can't be like, oh, this person shouldn't be in here because I'm welcome in the locker room. I've never had an issue at my home gym. The people that have routinely seen me at the gym, they know I'm trans, and I help them battle that inner transphobia, which is why I bring up that first incident when both me and that person was in the locker room at the same time. And my girls at the gym were, pretty much comparing the both of us, and they felt comfortable with me in there, but they wanted the other trans person gone because of the way that they were behaving. So where do we draw the line at? I don't know. That's not my place. I'm a trans woman using the female space. I am a very big inspiration.
Listen, if we're going to create laws, we need to have a gender neutral shower so that all of those people who want to be in there and don't mind and think genitalia doesn't matter, all of those people can go and be in the showers together. I don't understand this, and I'm sure this person is a very lovely person. These people need their own shower.
In the gym, in the fitness industry, so I don't have these issues when it comes to the gym. The people know me, they respect me, but I'm just like, where do we go from here? I went to the gym today. I was just up in there. I was kikiing with the girls. Who was here when that had happened? And what do we feel about it? And, everyone is saying it's because of the fact that the private parts were out. That is very triggering to women.
So these people, when it's time to boycott, protest, whatnot, they know that they are not a woman at that point because they are then aligned with the trans person, right? So this person is going to the gym, kikiing with the other people there. Unbelievable.
Phobic. They don't have an issue with me in the gym. It is just about the comfortability that women expect in a women's only space. So where do we go from here? I don't know. But these incidents are going to keep happening until we can define something that is like what is expected in these spaces.
They need their own bathroom. They need their own shower. They need all of that.
Hey Knockout, thanks for watching. This video set your soul on fire. Make sure that you return the favor by making sure that you're subscribed and watching one of the other videos. QR code in the middle gives you my personal link.